Well, my recording ended. As I say, I should tell you what I did yesterday. I turned the Buick around. To give you an idea of it, like, I guess I was a little zoomed in on it. I aired the ass end back up, so that's the height of the back with those 14-inch tires. And then I took a razor blade. I didn't do all of it, but I cleaned the paint off the windows. So now I can see in there where there's not tint. And then this is the part I sanded on yesterday, and I put some paint there because I decided I'm actually do a real paint job this year. That's what it looks like with tint on both sides. See how the windows are? I cleaned it off, but all three windows are tinted. I peeled the tint off the other side, so it's noticeable. It's like, what the heck? Yeah. And then there's not tint on the back yet. But I sanded this ass area. I sanded up there some. I've added some paint, black paint here so I can sand it. It rained today. And to be specific, okay, I'm correct. Catching up with what I did. I sanded this area some, and I sanded this area. So I sanded that kind of that whole fender, and then I sanded around the middle of the door here. I sanded there, and then up by the handles, a little bit on the top. Got a lot of work to do, but what I like, convincing myself that it's worth it, I'll go ahead and take all the paint off and then do what I'm gonna do. A primer and anti-rust stuff. Fix body panels and stuff correctly this time. Yeah, like an official do a good job. I always talk about how I'm gonna do that and never do. That's what I decided. Because it's gotta look good if I'm gonna do burnouts once every 6 months. Well, that's true. But I made it home. It rained today. I had some change. I spent it at the car wash, and then I drove to Kent. Okay, for explanation, where the video I showed you is at. If you look real close at that hill, right below it's a lake. That's where we were at in my other video. That's pretty cool, huh? And like, go down that way, we took a left coming home, we took a right coming home, we took a left off the highway, we drove straight. I didn't start recording home until after I drove around the back way through town and then made it to the bridge. Then it's pretty nice. Very nice little drive. But because that's what I mean, when I was a kid, I used to ride my bicycle from here all the way over to there. And I was like in 8th or 10th grade. And it's like 10 miles. It is 10 miles actually. Yeah. So that's actually the hill on the right. See that hill and that hill? Where we were at was right how this hill's closer to us. Right down at the bottom of it, right in that area. Which is pretty good. And I love it. During the summertime, me and my friend Bill, we would ride four-wheelers out there and dirt bikes, and it made me feel like a kid again. It made me feel like I was young and having fun and lying to myself about my age. I love that part, so I for real want to, again, like save money for a four-wheeler. Look at these buddies. They're growing. My grass is turning green the way I like it. I don't care how the rest of the world looks. It's your job to clean your mess up. And anyways, for us, that's how I feel. So I'm working on cleaning my mess up. What? I guess, okay, I'll clean shit. Definitively, the things, I'll tell you the secret, I decided, because if you note this paint job, see that gold and then black and then it's gold. Secretly, this is 2 bars, which is 2 masking tapes. This is a single bar masking tape. And when it comes down 2 bars, I like the look of it, how it was 2 and then 1. But the things on this car that's going to change is this bar is going to run all the way across gold, and then these bars will look more like this one or this one. So I'm starting at the front and I'm gonna work my way back after it's completely sanded. And just for once, I'll prove to myself I could do a good job with gold paint and clear coat. I'll try to, but generally that's kind of the idea of it. This gold's gonna, my trouble right here, see this area looks like crap. I'm gonna match it down like this gold, so it looks like this gold's attached to this gold and that line's straight, and then the rest of these lines are gonna be how they're supposed to. But you never know, I might just get super excited after completely sanding it and primering it. I might paint it bright red or something. But that is why I'm kind of recording it, because the day I actually finished, before I tried sanding on it, the day I finished and clear coated, I mean, it looked like crap. Like I just slapped it together. But then I sat there and looked at it before it had sanding marks all over the place. I sat a little bit in disbelief about how actually nice it turned out, and how actually super good it would be if I wouldn't have did my little practice stuff in different spots to decide if I like it or not. But it's a hoopty and a half. I had fun going for a walk. If that didn't take me an hour, I don't know what did. But I'm happy. That's all I really want to do today. We had a frost about 5 days ago, so I went to show you flowers, and I came out here and this is how they looked. All the tops of the plant were frozen, but I swear to God, with just the rain today, they grew 4 inches. Look at them. These flowers are still doing super great. This is a rose bush. It's called a Queen Elizabeth or something, and it's doing good. But if you look at these leaves, the bright green, and then look at these ones, they're brownish green, reddish green. I've been cutting pieces off, like root pieces, and transplanting them, and I was doing great, but then the ones I transplanted into pots passed. My little green stuff's coming through, and these are doing good. Got some more green stuff in there. I might, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna probably pick these little sticks I've been gathering up, and I might have a nice little flower garden this year. Maybe transplant these that are growing out in the drive. I'll transplant them around that tree or something. So that should work. I better go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.